welcome to the TTO podcast. I'm Pluto, joined here with a couple squad members today. Got another extra one in the bunch. Not only are we here with Oscar and Oogie, but we got Cam as well. Welcome to the podcast, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm doing good.
Welcome. He's a hockey guy from Canada, now kind of trying to dip his toes in the fantasy football and get on top of the NFL realm. So welcome aboard, my guy. Oogie and Oscar, how you folks doing?
We're
Fellas?
doing good. I'm good.
I'm tired. I
I'm
just
good.
got off of work.
Well, now you're ready to podcast, right, Oogie?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're
I'm
ready,
wide awake
baby.
for this.
He's wide awake.
Oogie,
Alright.
lock it in.
So this week we're gonna recap quickly over the first week, just over what we were, and then move right in next week. So just to get right into it, Osk, you felt it. Seven out of only 7 predictions right here out of the 16.
Yeah. I mean,
Any games
Starting-
you're upset with that you predicted that you feel like should have went that you?
probably the Bengals.
Well, yeah, I think we all got that one wrong, right? No, actually,
No.
we did predict the Browns
I
to
had
win
Browns
that
last
game.
week.
Crazy. But also gonna be feeling that behind 3 picks for the year, starting off moving to the next week. Me and Oogie
Yeah.
both tied it up with 10 correct picks. And you know what's crazy, Oogie, too? All of them they were different ones. A good amount of them were different too, if you notice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like that. I mean, a couple of your predictions I like moving into the next round. So we'll see how that goes. Also, the must-watch game of the week. I think all 3 of us really were in there. I mean, Bills at the Jets was definitely a great game. Came down to an overtime. I mean, a bunch of theatrics going on. And then the Dolphins and the Chargers game was crazy, too. I mean, it was separated by like 2 points, right? Game
Yeah,
was
the
nuts.
Chargers. Yeah. I told
So I
you.
Yeah, I think that could go either way. So give us all a check mark there. Biggest upset, dude. Chargers definitely didn't beat the Dolphins, but it was real close. But the Lions, in fact,
Huh.
Oogie, they did beat the Chiefs in opening night.
Right. That game was just wild.
Wild, dude.
I'm
I
trying
know
to-
they didn't have Kelsey, but
Yeah, you can tell Mahomes is not himself without Travis Kelce.
safety.
I
blankets
mean-
out there.
I mean, Tony.
Tony,
could
yeah,
not
low-key
catch-
blew it too. 4 drops,
Bruh.
dude. They could have still won the game if Coney could have caught one of those first downs, realistically. So, even without
And then-
Kelsey, they could have won the game.
And get them in like field goal range, like 53 yards or something.
Bro,
something
but he
like
had
that.
4 drops.
I know.
4 drops.
I know.
He had like 7 targets, 1 catch, and 4 drops, bro. Like, are we kidding me? You kidding?
Yeah.
Well, like they said too, once something goes wrong, dude, it's just one of those nights that nothing clicks. So unfortunate for them. And then the most receiving yards, dude. Justin Jefferson was right there with you. Us pretty close. Garrett Wilson didn't get the most receiving yards, but that touchdown, dude, golly.
Bro, he's up there for catch of the year already. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, that was insane, bro. That was nuts. A little tap to a hand. You know what I mean? Little da-na-na.
Did he like tip it and then?
Yeah,
like,
he tipped it to himself, dude. After being draped on. Crazy, dude.
Crazy, yeah.
And I predicted Tyreek Hill to get that, which indeed he did. He absolutely went bananas. The cheetah, uncoverable. But moving right along, now that we got Cam joining the mix, let's see what you can do. Can you catch up to Oscar being down a week? Can you catch up to either one of us? And Oscar, you're 3 games behind, bud. Let's start off with you with the week 1 here, Thursday night, the Vikings at the Eagles. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the Vikings bounce back again. Bounce back.
Against the
Okay.
Eagles on away?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Oogie?
I'm going Eagles. Easy.
They look good. They look good against the Patriots away. Now they're coming back home. First time home for the year. Cam, what are you thinking?
I'm also taking the Eagles here. I just think that this is going to be like they got home turf, and I honestly think they are the better team.
I agree. I agree with you, Cam. I do think they are the better team for sure. I mean, Jalen Hurts didn't really do all of much, and they still beat the Patriots. I mean, that game was really close, to be honest. It was a defensive game. I think if the Eagles didn't play so good on defense in the first 10 minutes of the game, that would have been a way different game too. So I feel like the Vikings do have more star power on their offense than the Patriots. So I do believe it could be a really close game, though. It could be really close.
Wait, I have a question.
Shoot.
Something. How's the Vikings defense?
Awful, dude. Awful. Vikings
Awful?
defense is awful. It's nothing compared to the Patriots defense. So you know the Vikings are going to let up way more points than what the Patriots did. The thing that's got me so scared too, if you're in fantasy football right now, like 85% of the people have drafted DeAndre Swift and the other dude that they have too, Penny.
Yeah.
And then Gainwell comes out of nowhere and gets like 72% of the snaps.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now he is the number one waiver target right now. If you are in fantasy, you need a running back. And Buddy is. I feel like he keeps his role until proven not. Right? If you're a Swift holder, dude,
Yeah,
kind of
I would
tough,
assume so,
including
yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I feel like if you got DeAndre Swift right now, seeing how good he was for the Lions last year, like with that 1-2 punch with Williams, and now him going to the Eagles, I feel like the Eagles are going to be a running back by committee for like the whole year, so it's going to be scary in fantasy.
Yeah.
All right, moving right on to that Sunday slate, that 1 o'clock game. Cam over on the West Coast, the 10 a.m. Gotta get you up bright and early, bud. And watch some of these games with us. The Packers at the Falcons. Who you got, Cam?
Packers at the Falcons. I honestly have the Packers here. I think the Packers got this one in the bag.
I do too. I think Jordan Love looked really good. I think he played really well. He impressed me big time. Like I was super impressed. Dougie, what's your thoughts on this one, bud?
My Packers do Indiana on the road.
You think they're just going crazy? How'd you like what was your first thoughts of him on the week 1? Jordan Love.
It started out really, really slow. I mean,
It did.
But I think once Jordan Love had that first touchdown pass, I think that's when he started fighting.
Really getting into it. He was the first quarterback of the weekend to get 3 touchdowns in a game as well.
Yep.
And the only thing that scares me about the Packers going forward, whether I do have them in this game or not, is that their running back is hurting right now. The top scoring running back on the year so far.
Yeah.
He got hurt. He's questionable for this upcoming game. Do you think if he doesn't play, do they still win or what?
Oh yeah, quad father AJ Dillon. Yeah, he'll get some
The
good yards.
quad father, he calls him. I'm dead.
Yo, have you seen this man's quads, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks like bigger than a log of a tree.
I'm dead, but he calls him the
Yeah.
quad father. Who do you got this game, Oscar?
I got the Falcons, unfortunately.
The Falcons. Think the Falcons with that no pass offense are gonna be able to do work or what?
Yeah.
I mean, they are at home, dude, but
They're home. Yeah. And I want to see. I know Jordan Love played the Bears away, but I want to see him play his second career game, I believe, or third.
I think it's his
Like-
third career game total. Second. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be another on the road. If he wins this game, he's gonna be pretty legit. Especially if
Yeah.
they don't have Jones play either. Pretty
Mhm.
good. I mean, it's a ballsy call off, but I like it. I like the
I
difference
mean,
there.
the Falcons have that running back duo.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. We've seen Bijan and Algier.
And then Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, but they're all
Um,
no, they can't throw the ball at all, Oscar. They have Kyle Pitts, they do have Drake London, but they're inexistent on that offense. It's gonna be a run.
know.
That's why I'm saying that they're gonna run the ball like 45 times.
Oh, we shall see. Then.
We shall see. Moving into that next
Yeah.
game, the Raiders at the Bills, dude. I think the Bills go back home. I don't think they're gonna lose again after that last game. That was tough, especially to this Raiders team. I don't know about y'all, but I don't see the Bills
Can't-
losing this game.
Cam, who do you have?
I have the Bills taking this one. I think they bounce back after that tough loss. I think this might be a blowout victory.
Yeah, I could too. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
I have the Bills as well. They have to bounce back.
Yeah, they
'Cause
do.
if they
Especially at the
don't,
Orchard.
If they don't, then I mean, I don't know.
So I'm saying, if they don't bounce back at the Orchard, dude, it's gonna be a tough situation.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's
What do you think?
I'm taking Buffalo here as well. They can't go 0-2. If they do, then they're gonna dig it.
That's gonna leave our division wide open.
Yeah.
I love that. I kind of hope they go 0-2, but I don't see it happening though. No. Kind of like this next team, dude. Baltimore. I know Baltimore looked decent, but not really. They're going to Cincinnati. I don't see Cincinnati losing this game either. I don't think Joe Burrow gets another 4 fantasy points. That's crazy. That's banana land. He sold me, dude. Thank God for Stephon Diggs, but he sold me.
I mean, Lamar got me 8 points last week.
Yeah, Lamar sold too. Fucking Lamar, dude.
Yeah.
Goat guy. What do we got here? Do you think the Bengals bounce back? What are we thinking, boys?
I think the Bengals
Nope.
take it. I think it's a big bounce back for the Bengals.
Yeah, dude. T. Higgins, are you existent, dude? Are you still on a milk carton by this Sunday or what? Hell,
Shit.
did you get found? Boogie, what do you got?
No, I think T. Higgins is still non-existent this week. I'm picking the Ravens on the road.
You got the Ravens on the road. Is that the biggest upset there for you? Or you got something more crazy than that?
I got something crazier than that.
Oh, jeez. Osk, what do you got?
I have the Bengals as well.
Bengals, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't even disrespect that pick, dude, just because I feel like your picks last week were a little outlandish, but this might be one that could land. It's kind of like the Bengals and the Bills are in a similar situation. If they both start 0-2, they're not going to be looking pretty good. They're both going back home. They both just lost the game one, which both teams were, I mean, in my eyes, I thought would both win, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Next one, I don't know. My second favorite team, I'm gonna call them. Fuck it, the Seahawks at the Lions. My second favorite team, dude. I'm gonna choose the Lions, dude. The Lions look good. They just beat the Chiefs. They're coming back home to Detroit. I got the Lions. Cam, what are you thinking?
Yeah, honestly, I'm taking the Lions here as well. As much as I do love the Seahawks, they're pretty much my home team. I think the Lions going back home field, I think it's theirs.
Yeah, Gino needs to bounce back a bit too. He didn't look too hot. Tyler Lockett got his bell rocked a couple times. I mean, the Rams were chasing him down, dude. Chasing him down. Aaron Donald was going rampant.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Osh?
I have the Lions as well.
Yeah, they look good. Boogie?
Before I say my pick here, did y'all see the play where Aaron Donald went right after Gino?
Oh, yeah.
Gino yells out, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god. I mean, dude, I'd be scared shitless too, wouldn't you?
Yo, bro, I was dying laughing, bro. I was watching the Sports Center early the other morning, and it showed that I was laughing so hard.
Bro. That's wild, dude. I'd be scared shitless, bro. He's a big man. He's a bad dude. He's a big bad dude. Probably the least desirable person I would want to get tackled by, to be honest.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, but but
Let's say this.
As far as my pick, as much as I don't want them going 2-0, I gotta pick the Lions in this one as well.
You got the Lions. I know you don't like Detroit, but I know you guys are right there. It's kind of like the New York-Boston thing. Cleveland, Detroit, or Cincinnati. I don't really like any of those teams. That's why I get why you don't like the Bengals winning either. You see that. But moving into that next game here, the Chargers at the Titans. What are we thinking here, boys?
I have the Chargers.
I also have the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, I do too. I think the Chargers bounce back here big time. I mean, the Titans looked a little weird, huh? Derrick Henry got out-snapped by that other running back. That was a little fucking weird.
Yeah.
That kind of freaked me out a little bit, to be honest, too. Ryan Tannehill looked absolutely dog shit.
And plus,
We found out that
less.
DeAndre Hopkins literally went there for just money.
I mean,
Yep.
less than. They lost by 1 point. So I mean,
Yeah, but they
last
looked
week.
atrocious. Look at that. Look at that stat sheet.
Yeah,
Look at that stat sheet, my boy.
but still,
You know what I mean? I know, I get it, But
yeah.
moving into that next game, that was a clean sweep by all of us again. Once again, that's the Lions and the Chargers back to back. What about the Bears and the Bucks? This one's kind of interesting, low key.
Cam, who do you have?
I got the Bucks taking this one. I mean,
Baker and the Bucks, dude.
yeah, going back home.
Baker and the.
I think they got it.
I think they won an impressive game too last week, low key. I didn't think the Bucks were gonna win that game at all.
Yeah.
Definitely not the
Like,
team I
against
chose.
the
I thought the
Vikings?
Vikings would. Yeah, I thought the Vikings were gonna beat them.
Yeah, I think the Bucks got this one secured.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with you, Kim.
yeah. I thought week 1 Vikings were gonna beat the Bucks, but I'm taking the Bucks.
Mike Evans still looks fucking legit, dude. I love that I drafted him. He's legit as fuck. Oogie, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts?
Dude, Baker surprised me last week.
You did, right?
He's finally in the he's finally in a system where he can just be him.
Kind of
But-
works for him, dude.
But
Wait, but it's gonna be Fields versus Mayfield. Whoever throws the first turnover.
Sick.
what
Oogie, who do you
I,
got?
I got the Buccaneers. Fuck the Bears.
Yeah, you got the Bucks, dude. So that's 3 games in a row we're all clean on. What about this one here? I think this is my must-watch game. Definitely the game of the week for me here. The Chiefs at the Jaguars.
So
Agreed.
this one's gonna tie into my biggest upset. I think the Jaguars.
You think the Jaguars win? I mean,
I
that's not
think-
outlandish. I almost said
I
that
think
too.
the Chiefs go too.
But I think the Chiefs start 0-2, just like the
Yeah.
fucking dude. The Chiefs are in the same situation as the Bengals and the Bills, dude. Only they're on the road and they just lost at home, which is rough. But they got Kelsey back. He should be good.
I still don't think that's gonna really make any difference. I think, like I said, I think that might be my hottest take right there.
Oh,
Jaguars take the Chiefs.
no, your hottest
Mm.
take is that Kelsey's not going to make a difference. That's the hottest
No,
take.
not like he's gonna make much of a difference. I like he probably will make a difference. But I just think the Jaguars still will beat them.
It's like the Kansas City Mahomes and Kelsey. That's literally what the team is. Like without either one of them, dude, it's kind of like crapshoot, bro. Like their
Yeah,
wide
right.
receivers are Kadarius Toney, Scantling, and fucking Sky Moore. Like no, bro. Like I think none of those dudes are over 75 in Madden, bro. Like that whole team, that whole wide receiving team needs a fucking glass of milk.
Yeah.
Cam, I like that pick, low key. For his first time joining that, that's a nice,
Yeah.
definitely
that's
biggest
good,
upset. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good pick, Cam.
Thank you.
What are you guys thinking? I do got the Chiefs winning though. I'll add that in there. I think the Chiefs win because Kelsey will make a difference. It will be the game of the week though. I think this will be the game of the week.
This was the AFC championship.
Was.
Remember what, like 2-3 what,
Last year.
a year last year, I think,
Mhm.
when they had Fournette, I think.
Oh, 2 years ago, yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
either way,
2
the
years.
Jaguars got back in there. Sunshine looks
Yeah.
good. What are we thinking?
I, th- I my heart says the Chiefs, but I want to pick the Jags. But I'll,
You're gonna go the Jags.
yeah, the Jags.
So it's gotta be your biggest upset, yeah.
Nah.
No, you got something crazy. What do you got, Oogie? You got the Chiefs winning or what?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm agreeing with Cam on this one.
As your biggest upset, the Jaguars.
Upset of the week, Jaguars will beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Sheesh. I mean, that's a hot take. And I like it though. I almost did the same here, but I think if Kelsey plays, it's gonna be a whole different story.
Yeah.
So Osk, all three of you guys got the Jaguars. I'm gonna stick with Mahomes. In the last game to round out that 1 o'clock slate, we got the Colts at the Texans. The battle of the Rooks. What are we thinking here?
So AR versus CJ Stroud.
I think Richardson's better, dude. I got the Colts, dude. You look way better.
I have the Colts because, even though the Texans played the Ravens last week, CJ didn't look bad, but like he didn't have weapons.
Yeah, and he's not gonna have weapons this game either.
As the Colts,
Colts defense look good too. That's
yeah.
the thing. The Colts defense could just ramble this Texans team.
Yeah, so
Colts played a whole better of a team too in the Jaguars last week, and they still made it look kind of interesting. So
yeah, so I'm taking the Colts.
Boogie.
I'm gonna side with my former Buckeye on this one. I'm picking CJ in Houston.
Think the Texans get their first dub here?
I think so. Yep.
It's another big one. I mean, they are home. Could be a fun game to watch. I would like to watch this game if all these other ones are clearing up. Cam, what are you thinking here?
I got the Colts taking this one.
Yeah, the kid. I like that dude. That Richardson dude's a beast. He's a big boy. I think he's got it. Oogie with the crazy picks, dude. I think that's a hometown pick with the Buckeye. But going to that 4 o'clock slate, 49ers at the Rams. I mean, is this one talked about here? I think the 49ers just roll this team.
I mean, the Rams did win. I mean, you can't take away about that.
No, you can't take away about it, but they're playing the 49ers, who also just rolled. Absolutely went crazy. CMC, the most rushing yards on the week, 152 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had like the third most fantasy points. I mean, he balled out. Looked good. Their whole team looked good. Trey Lance looks pretty solid. Brandon Ayuk, I didn't know he was the second coming of Christ. And he was Jerry Rice's son.
Yeah.
I got the 49ers though, boys. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
This one's a toss up for me.
So I thought it'd be right away. Oogie, what do you think then?
I'm going to 49ers as well.
It's a toss up because the Rams played well last week, and then 49ers just rolled over the Steelers. But I'm going with the 49ers. What about you, Cam?
Now, I looked at this, and I was like, this would be an upset, and it could be a debated upset. I'm going with the Rams. They don't have Cup, but they are back home. I think they continue it, and I think they make another upset on the week and take out the 49ers.
Sheesh. Cam coming in hot with the hot takes, dude. I like it, dude. Cam's trying to steal a couple. I like the Rams. Just like to side with those hometown teams. 49ers are just going down the bay a little bit. Remember that. They're both California squads, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
The Giants that just got absolutely steamrolled and didn't score a point against the Cowboys on prime time on Monday versus the hopeless Cardinals, What are we thinking here? This game is a tricky one, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Can we just put a tie?
Tie. No, I think the Giants gonna win, dude. I do think the Giants will win. I think Saquon bounces back. Danny Jones needs to be able to actually throw the ball. Like, man didn't have a second to his life, dude. The minute he hiked the ball, it was wild.
Yeah.
That was sad to see,
Yeah.
but I got the Giants, dude. I got the Giants here.
Wait, who's Cardinals quarterback again?
Josh Dobbs. He didn't look actually too bad. I mean, they made the game kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't such a bad game.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants. What are you thinking, Kim?
I think the Giants got this one. I
have
don't
the
have much
Giants.
hope for the Cardinals, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I have the Giants as well. Oogie, who do you have?
This was the toughest game for me to pick up this week. I mean, both teams are hopeless, to be honest with you.
They are.
But the Giants win this one.
Yeah, they definitely bounce back. They kind of need to as well. I wouldn't say they're in the exact same spot as those other teams we were talking about, just because they're not like Super Bowl contenders or Super Bowl favorites. But Giants definitely need a win here.
I mean, they could make the playoffs.
Yeah, they definitely could make the playoffs, but I wouldn't put them anywhere as close to the same category as the Bengals, the Bills, or the Chiefs.
Yeah, of course.
And then this next game, I feel like would have been way better, dude. Would have been one of the hardest games, if not the game of the week this week, if A-Raj didn't go down. But we got the Jets at the Cowboys.
This is my upset.
Oh.
You think the Jets beat the Cowboys?
Oh.
Zach Wilson. Garrett Wilson.
Zach Wilson and Garrett Wilson.
And Aaron Lazard.
Yeah.
Randall Cobb.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Garrett Wilson looked damn good. I like that Jets pick, but I don't agree with you.
I mean, but the Cowboys beat the Giants 40-0, and
They did.
the Cowboys didn't even.
I know the Jets and the Giants are both playing the same stadium, and they're both from New York, but they are way two different teams. The Giants defense and the Jets defense are like on two different parallels. Like the Jets defense is unreal. They showed made Josh Allen look like a child.
I mean, Sauce versus who? What? Michael Gallup?
No, maybe Sauce Gardner versus CeeDee Lamb.
Oh yeah, CD.
And then Brandon Cooks versus that Whitehead kid.
Yeah.
I like it. It's gonna be a fun game. That's arguably up there for the must-watch game.
Yeah, that's my upset.
I like it. Oogie, who do you got?
This is my game of the week right here. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Both defense are top 5 in the league. Both defenses.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be an all defensive game.
Way different than this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I am gonna roll with the Cowboys on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Oogie.
Get the most stops. I think linebacker not Van Der Esch, but the other one, Parsons. I think Parsons is a wild.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gonna be a big different game.
I mean, the reason that I say this is my upset is because Zach Wilson, second year, third year?
Well, they're definitely going to be the underdogs coming into this game, without a doubt.
No, yeah, 100%. But like, he's been learning the offense, and like,
yeah, he just got his spot robbed from him and gets it back because Aaron Rodgers only gets hurt. He's got to prove himself.
I mean that's unfortunate, but I mean, yeah. So I'm going with the Jets.
The Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are looking way too good right now.
Oh yeah, they're seeking destroying. I think they're going to take out their second New York team. back-to-back weeks. I'll thank the Cowboys for that. Also not a fan of New York. So, moving into the last game at the 4 o'clock slate, we got the Commanders at the Broncos. This is one of the harder ones for me to rank, actually. Thought this is going to be a good game. Cam, what do you got to start you off here?
Commanders and Broncos, I mean, this was a tough one for me. I don't know too much, but looking at like different things, I think the Broncos will walk away with this one.
Like it. Russ Wilson plays well. Osh, who do you got?
I have the Broncos as well. They have to bounce back.
Yeah, when will Russ ever bounce back? That's been the question for quite some time now, it seems. It's more or less. It's they gotta really start kicking into gear.
What? Because they lost what by a point, I think.
Yeah, I believe they did lose by a point.
So I mean, last week. So,
Denver is the underdog too in this game by -3.5.
yeah, because Sam Howell.
Yeah, Sam Howell's not quite it. I think if they had a better QB at the helm, they'd be even better.
Yeah, 100%.
I got the Broncos with you guys. I'm gonna take the Broncos here. I think Russ finally gets that bounce back game as the underdog. Boogie, who do you got?
And not so fast, my friends. Washington Commanders is going to go into Mile High Stadium and beat Denver on the road. Russell Wilson is not going to be himself.
He hasn't been himself for a while. He's a fragment of himself. Sad to see, low-key.
Yeah, it's really sad.
And now, moving into that next game, which is the Sunday night game, the game that I'll be attending, the game that I'll be calling the upset of the week. Gonna really put the AFC division into perspective. Got the Patriots.
This is my game of the week.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Well. It's not my game of the week. I think it's the biggest upset. I think the Patriots beat the Dolphins here.
Okay.
What do you think? Who do you think wins the game, though?
I have the Pats.
You have the Pats winning as well?
Yep.
Boogie?
I'm going Dolphins.
Yeah, they look good, dude. It's gonna be the question is, can we contain Tyreek Hill? It's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool to watch in person, though.
Forget Tyreek Hill. Also contain fucking Waddle.
Yeah, it's true. Him too.
Waddle and.
But can we talk about this? How is Miami only the favorite by 2.5?
I know.
Because it's a division game.
It's a division game, and you're also coming to play at one of the hardest stadiums there is in football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really is. It's loud. Cam, what do you got?
I'm also taking the Dolphins here.
The Finns against my boys?
Yeah.
I get it. I can see where you're coming from.
I mean, last week the Pats, if they didn't mess up that, the wide receiver didn't catch the
drop the ball. Yeah, we would have definitely done it. Fucking A. Mac Jones didn't look bad at all, low key either.
No, he didn't.
Now, I don't know if you guys heard, but that whole Sunday slate was one game shorter than normal because this week, Monday, we have 2 games on Monday, 7:15 and 8:15. I don't know if I've seen that before, but the first game on Monday, the Saints at the Panthers. Us being the Panthers being your squad, what do you got? New Orleans, the favorite by 3.
Unfortunately, Bryce has to show out, but I'm taking the Saints. I'm sorry, Carolina. The Panthers fans, do not get mad at me. I just need to see Bryce be better.
Yeah, he hasn't been it.
That's all, and the defense, because if like Jamal Williams goes off, like, because because they can't stop the run. The Panthers do.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because that's all the Saints have been doing. They've been running. They actually been airing it out too. Derek Carr didn't look bad. 305 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. But I got the Saints. I got the Saints as well.
Yeah, I have the Saints.
Cam,
Saints. Away.
Doug.
Saints.
Yeah, it's a clear wash. Doesn't look like the Panthers are getting much love until they prove themselves. They need a W here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Bryce needs to show out, and the offense, and then the defense needs to stop the run and wide receivers because
It's
they have
kind of
Chris.
predicted to be a good game. I mean, -3 for the Saints. The over and under is 40, so they're predicting a low scoring game. So, I mean, I would probably go with the
Because
under.
I mean because they're playing in Bank of America Stadium.
They are, yeah, in Charlotte, but I don't know. Saints on the road, I got them as well. We clean sweeped them there, and I'm not mad that there's 2 games on Monday, by the way, either. I'm cool with that. Completely cool with it, actually, low key. The last game to round out our week, we got the Browns at the Steelers. Cam, who do you got here?
I got the Browns taking this one after week 1. I mean, I think they keep it going.
Deshaun and his happy endings.
Yeah, I think they keep this little thing going, especially doing that to the Bengals.
Yeah, no, it's rough. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Oogie?
I'm going Browns as well.
I got the Browns here as well with you boys. And Oscar, who do you got to round out the week?
I have the Browns because the Steelers defense have to prove themselves.
Oh yeah,
They have to, bro.
that team doesn't look very good. Team's not looking too good. I mean, that game is only -2.5 to the Browns, so that's gonna also be a lot of close ones. If you look, there's a bunch of. I mean, the biggest game that's got me fucked up actually thinking about it is the Jets and the Cowboys. They got Dallas at -8.5 right now.
I mean, because it's the Cowboys, bro.
Yeah, but it's the Jets defense, bro. I mean,
Yeah. And plus,
the only game I see larger than that is Buffalo has a 9.5 spread over the Raiders, which is definitely doable.
I mean, but for the Browns and Steelers, I'm seeing T.J. Watt. I'm seeing the defense. Like, if
Yeah,
they
we'll have to see. Just
if
have
they
to
actually
see if they do something.
if they actually show up, you know.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not a big Steelers fan. Never have been. I don't think they're a great team. I think Najee Harris is going to lose probably a starting job soon there.
Hey, monster! Hey, monster! Hey, monster!
So just to clarify and go over this too here, our must-watch games. I got the Chiefs at the Jaguars. Oscar's got the Dolphins at the Pats. Oogie, you got the Jets at the Cowboys. And Cam, who did you have?
I forgot to clarify this. This is the 49ers and Rams for me.
The 49ers and Rams for your game of the week. I like it. And then the biggest upset, I got the Pats beating the Dolphins. Oscar's got the Jets beating the Cowboys with the biggest spread on the week. And then Oogie's got the Jaguars beating the Chiefs, which is a good one. And then Cam, you had the Jaguars also beating the Chiefs, right?
Yep.
And then our last segment, the intertwine and the changeable segment here. So this week, let's see, who do you think is going to have the most passing touchdowns on the week? Started with Cam, the newcomer. Who do you got for your quarterback? I think I got an idea.
I think with this bounce back, I think Josh Allen takes this one.
Josh Allen, I like it. Most touchdown passes. Remember, it's not yards here. We're talking about touchdown passes.
Yep.
Like it. Okay. All right, Oogie.
Most passing touchdowns we're doing?
Yep.
You guys are going to be shocked by this, but I'm going to say Baker.
Baker. Okay. I dig it. That's out of left field, but. What about you, Oscar?
I'm saying Geno Smith.
Geno Smith. Wow, so out of left field as well. Mine's a little bit different too. I like how all four of us had a different person. I'm gonna actually take Justin Herbert here, and the Chargers playing against the Titans. I think he was throwing the ball quite a lot last week, playing against the Dolphins. I mean, he only had one touchdown, to only 228 yards. I think he also bounces back. Austin Eckler
Yeah.
being hurt though, it's questionable too. So I mean, we're just gonna have to quite see. But
Yep.
it's a good cast with the Three Musketeers and myself, if you will.
Jesus.
Nice.
Okay, let me ask you this: first year being in fantasy football, you liking it?
I'm liking it. It's different. Don't know
It's
what's
fun,
going
dude.
on. Full send it.
You're getting you into it, dude. This week we're gonna watch some games if you're around before I head up to the game, and then right after the cast, we're actually gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching the highlights. If you want to join, Cam, last week.
Absolutely.
But boys, thank you. Hopefully, Cam, if you're back next week, well, this is recorded on Tuesday. It will be released on Thursday morning. We're here for you next week, so looking forward to you next week. Boys, send them off.
Take care and peace.
Take care and brush your hair.
Have a good one.